Hello, welcome back to my channel once again. Yeah, this as you can see on my screen right now, it's scraping the profile URL of all the keywords. I mean all the profile on Pinterest. Okay, and yeah, it depends on the keywords that I'm trying to locate on Pinterest. And but it's working right now. As you can see on the background, there's a code. Okay, and the code actually right now I'm currently at 6,113 out of 14 out of 9,060. But I plan to get somewhere around 20,000 profile. Okay, it's discovering. I mean, it's scraping. I'm sorry, it's this not discovering. This is scraping already because I have two programs on this, or two codes. One is for discovery to discover the profile, Pinterest, get their profile URL, and then get the data from those profiles using a different code. Okay. And yeah, as you can see in my screen, it's getting I mean it's scraping right now. If we are going to right have numerous codes on here, okay, that I created. And if you like the video or if you like this kind of content, please subscribe. And then, yeah, I can provide you any kind of video regarding development or Python development or Python program, Python codes. All right. So yeah, let's see. This is the program that I use to, or this is the code that I use to scrape Pinterest data like followers, profile URLs, username, display name where we remove the display name, the boards, the pin. We already remove those. What we need to get, I mean the although as you can see on my code, there's followers, following, boards, pin, monthly views, niche, URL, username, display name, bio, website. But the only thing that's matter right now because I have a client who needs to get the profile URL, username, website, followers, following, monthly views, and the niche. Okay, but I have a lot of niche here already on the keywords section. Okay, there's for DIY, and then for home improvement, and then money, make money keywords. Okay, or making money, personal finance keywords, small business keywords, and sustainable living keywords. Now, the first, I'm not going to dive in. I mean, I'm not going to give you the sum of the code that I use to to discover all the profiles. What I did is I have two what you call this command that I use to uh, to get the commands or to get the what you call this the profiles that I want to get. First, I use this tool. The name of the tool is the command, which is the this one. All right. This tool, this command, we're going to discover right all the profiles, right, and it will going to scroll up to 100 100 times. It will going to scroll. Okay, and then it do a parallel scraping or parallel scraping. Yep, as you can see, it's five, one, two, three, four, five tabs in one call this browser. That's parallel scraping. Okay, so make sure, and then it will going to put in the output profile.json. Okay, it's in profile JSON here. It's right down here. Okay, And yeah, as you can see, it's there's tons of profile here. Actually, it's already, let's see. Okay, hold on. hmm Actually, it's 19,000. Yeah, 19,000 already. 19,000, almost 20. Okay. And it will keep on getting, I mean, it will go keep on increasing once ran the what you call this, the code. This is the code, all right? And I keep on using that. I keep on running it, and then yep, I'm going to run it, and then I've used the other code. This is not the code that I'm going to use to scrape. So you can see scrape and then discover, okay? But the one that I used to scrape the is much more. I mean, the code that I use there are really advanced in terms of the modules that I've used. Not only Playwright. It uses, let me see here. Let me show that to you. I'm just going to close this out. Close this out. I mean, I already created two of this Pinterest, although those are not. I mean those two codes that I created is not explicitly getting the details that I want or the data that I need. Okay, you can see um, those program or those code or those video on the upper right hand corner of your screen and yeah, you can see it here on the modules that I use for the scrape Pinterest that fast. And let's see, yeah, this one. Okay, what's up? Oh, yep, this one. Okay, this is the one that I use to scrape five, I mean 6,000 or more. 20,000 is the max. Okay, and then although it's a bit long, it's a bit long to scrape those profiles, but it will surely get all the details that I mean all the data that you need aside from the board pin bio or boards pins bio and display name. Those are not important. Okay, the most important thing about this Pinterest scraping that I'm doing is for the client to get the followers URL, I mean UR profile URL, username, followers, followings, monthly views, and the website. Okay, but usually sometimes, if for instance yeah, like this one doesn't have a website. Okay, it will going to prompt the or it will going to detect. I mean, the scraper will going to detect that profile doesn't have a website, so it will going to assign. Usually, it will going to assign not we're not going to assign, but Google will going to put a reCAPTCHA link. I'll show that to you later on. And let me see if we already scrape some of it. Okay, let's go here. And as you can see, it it will going to save on the scrape underscore D or scrape underscore profiles dot JSON. And this is the one. This is the file or this the file. Hold on. Let me move this. Okay. This one profile. I mean scrape underscore profiles dot CSV. That's the one here. We are on the Pinterest underscore DIY underscore scraper, and that's the folder. That's Pinterest underscore DIY underscore scraper. Okay, we're just going to refresh. Yeah, going to refresh the folder. Just going to check. That's 1,000 KB or 1.4, 1.3 MB. Okay, we're not going to open that up because the reason why not going to open that up because you're going to lock the Excel sheet, so our scraper will not going to append the the data that's being scraped by the code, okay? Because it will going to lock if we're going to open that up like this. and then open with. Let me see if there's an open with. No. Okay, let's go. Option and then open with. Okay. Although I have another Excel program or sheet program, which is the Open Office Calc or the Open Office document. Although I use Excel because it's much easier, it's much uh, modern. Okay, it is a little bit old-fashioned. Okay, but I'm not going to open that up there because I'm going to refresh it first. Refresh. Okay, because we are already 6,231 out of 9,160. Okay, the reason why it's 9,000 bit earlier, I've already done the discovery, and I got tons of discovery. Hold on. Hmm. Oh, I already delete. I probably already cleared the screen earlier. Okay, but I already got something like 15,000, right? Almost 15,000. So I put the daily limit to 20,000. But right now it's being I'm just the pro or the data being scraped or the profile being scraped is 9,160. We are almost there. And yeah, we're going to look for those data. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to copy it. Okay. And then I'm going to go to, let me see, I'm going to go here. Okay. And then as you can see here, it's already in this folder. Okay. And I haven't right click on it and then paste it. Okay. If I'm going to paste, okay, I'm not going to paste that out. Well, yeah, we're going to paste the Excel sheet and it will going to, of course, we're going to replace the file, destination, okay. Oh, no, we're just going to delete that. You might expect, you might suspect that it's already there, right? So I'm just going to close that out, copy this version, and then go there, and then right click, okay. As you can see here, it has the profile URL, right? Going to move that out. Okay, as you can see here, here's what I want you to look, okay? Because now if that profile doesn't have a website, right, on their profile in Pinterest, it will going to default to support.google.com/recaptcha. Okay, because it doesn't have a website, so Google will going to, or the scraper will going to, not the scraper, the yeah, Google will going to place another link. Okay, so we're not going to use this, or we're not going to include this on the spreadsheet where I have the spreadsheet here, down here. Oh, not there. Here. Okay. Because I've already collected some 7,000 data from Pinterest, and it's a bit slow. Okay. You can see here it's already 7,848. It's not 49, it's 48 because of the first row, right? It's for the header. So it's 7,848. So if I'm going to paste this file or yeah, this file, it will going to increase the number to what you call this, to that's 9,000, right? That I'm trying to scrape. So that's going to increase to at least 16,000 or 17,000, depends. Yeah, it's going to be six. Yes, only 16,000 because 6,000 or 9,100. Let me see again. That's 9,160. So if we are going to sum it up, it will going, yeah, that's my target. It's 1,995,000 to scrape on Pinterest. Okay, and that's the target. And yeah, usually it's 2 million. And right now we don't have. I'm still on the. I already gave the client some 300,000 profiles. It's clean. It has the. I mean, I remove all the zeros. I mean the blank, right? Because the most important data that the client wants are the monthly views and the website, okay? And the others, right? It's a must, but he also needs I mean the client also needs the followers and the following, username, those kind of things, but it's not that important. At least probably one or I mean three of those data, right? Or those yeah, those data must be on that spreadsheet, okay? Which is the followers following or no followers, monthly views, website, and then the username. Okay, and those are already on the spreadsheet here. Okay, it's already here as you can see, right? And probably some of the are blank, but doesn't matter because the followers following username, okay, and the monthly views and the niche are also in the rows, okay, assigned to that username, okay. So yes, yeah. So right now, again, let me. This is the one that I used to scrape the website, and that's the yeah. I use the async, playwright, random, in parse, then CSV of course, JSON, async IO, OS, path library, and then TQDM, that's for the progress bar, this one, so that it will going to explicitly see the progress bar or what's the progress right now on the scraping part. And the one that I use to to call this to discover the profiles, because you cannot do straight away to get the I mean to get the monthly views. That's my fault on my recent video, my two videos. I attacked the scraping right away in one code. You're not going to get the all of the code or all of the data from Pinterest because they will hide those numbers, almost like the same as Apollo.io. If you know about Apollo, Apollo is not a like a social media platform. It's a you can see all the data there if you have a subscription or if you want to scrape at least 100 per day. Well, 100, but the other details are being hidden. Okay, unless you have the how would you call this the API key that you can use to get the details. Although the API keys, if you have the API key, then you have to. You mean that you have at least bought their subscription. Okay. Now, although you can also without API or without any kind of subscription, I can also get those details from Apollo. Okay. Then Ryan, yes, the yeah, if you have any question regarding the this code that I created for Pinterest, it's systematically and it's automated. You don't have to copy paste or you don't have to search uh, Pinterest manually. You just have to use all the what you call this, all the keywords that I created on the same directory with the code. Okay, there are several code in here. I know all of the codes that I'm using, so I'm not going to be confused with those codes. So yeah, only the one because only the one that's currently open in the VS Code terminal or the dashboard will be the one that I'm going to use. So I'm not going to be confused using it. And yeah, it's straightforward as long as you have the code. You can run it, right? Wait for the code to finish, and you will get all the data that you need. Okay. So if you like this kind of video, like and share, right? Share it to those people who really needs this kind of code. Let me know in the comments down Pinterest, and see you on the next video.